Welp.
Hey, Welp, here we are on YouTube, on Patreon, on Discord, wherever you're seeing us. We welcome you to our recording.
And sometimes on TikTok, sorry.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that intro wouldn't be on TikTok. Okay, yeah, we have stupid shorts on TikTok. They're so stupid. Anyways, also, if you missed the live recordings, you want to see the unedited with no ads, then join the Patreon to see those recordings. If not, you'll just have to see it on YouTube, all chopped to pieces, but sometimes people just like that anyway, so that's fine. And Nathan, unrelated to this show, but on our Star Trek review, somebody says we talk too much. So if you want to... In fact, if you want to watch the shows that you enjoy without us talking too much, just go watch the frickin' show and leave our channel. I don't understand that. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, I can't wait to see how Ryan responds to that, because I just like...
LOL. I just LOL.
Oh, okay.
LOL. We won't talk too much about that, but it's just funny how it's like, don't talk about the show that you're watching. I just want to watch the show, damn it. Well, by all means, go ahead. Okay.
Cool. Are we just going to go straight into this?
We can just rock and roll.
Okay, I'm ready to go straight into it. Yep. Let's do it. Ooh, sexual content.
Nice. Maybe we'll see Naomi naked.
Nailed it.
I'm trying to get it. I'm actually trying to get it. You're just all over the place. You're all over the place.
Oh, wow. Ganimede station. Okay. Whole bunch of ships.
Okay. There's a lot of ships.
Cops, we're going to kill them both.
It's the right move. And I keep telling myself that.
If we do what we came here to do...
How many people have you killed?
Question.
I'm not sure. You're not sure?
Well, I'm not a homicidal maniac. Holden and Naomi, they're not like me. I'll watch your back, but they'll find your little girl.
Interesting.
It's a directory of the dead and missing. Let's see if anyone who worked there is still around. There's a few. They're all in Agdome 9.
This way.
They're looking at the memory wall to see who's missing or dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would somebody know somebody's missing? To some degree, or they've made the report. I'm just saying maybe their name's not there and they could be missing or dead, but they just haven't been reported on the wall yet. There's the idea that, they're still alive and well. They're that thorough with the reports. It's a little thing. It's just because it hasn't been... A lot of people go missing every year. It's not reported. It's an unknown known.
Yeah, I think it's... I look at that more like this is a more sophisticated way of figuring it out. Like, maybe today they'd have something that would, you could get more updated information. But because they can, just search it instantly with their phone, and put a name up and then find that information faster. They're just showing that it's... they're confirming one bit of data there. 20 years ago, it'd be like an actual posting board with it,
Right.
Yeah.
It's still human inputted.
Yeah.
They could be missing or dead, but it hasn't been updated. That's all. Anyway, a little thing. But, yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to talk too much. I apologize.
Ooh.
Was it rags or something? What was it?
Looks like plants. It looks like...
Oh, plant. Oh, I see. Like lettuce or cabbage or something? Lettuce?
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
I'll try using my imagination.
I think she's crazy.
Still, I wouldn't mind getting her in a room alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
About
seemed
that.
perfectly sane to me.
Mars is using peace as a distraction.
Peace as a distraction. God, I wish I could disagree with you right now.
Our apologies if we kept you waiting.
You really fucked up in there, Gunny.
I know. But I know I saw something.
Oh, yeah.
So what happens now?
Now you go home, back to Mars. You've earned it.
And then what?
Then we do what's best for you and for the Corps.
Probably release her.
I'd like to see the ocean before I leave.
Transport is coming to get you. You'll be shipping out day after tomorrow.
They're treating her like a second-class citizen.
Yeah. This feeds into what I was saying earlier about how, the Martians have to believe a narrative in order for them to, hate Earth the way that they do. Just like the Earthers have to believe a narrative about the Martians. Yeah, it's like defecting, basically. During the Cold War, when you'd have people under the former USSR that would kind of see the cracks in between and go like, all this stuff that they tell me is not true. I think that's sort of the idea here, right?
Well, a couple of things. I like the idea of truth and fact. It's it's her personal truth that she felt. She saw what she saw. Mm-hmm. So she believes it. You hook her up to a lie detector test, you pass. Yeah. She believes what she saw. But he's saying, we know he's wrong. But what he's saying, well, that's not a fact. That didn't happen, though it's your truth. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Open the shades.
I like the idea how she has to orient herself with the horizon. I never thought of that. Well, I never even thought about that because we've, I haven't traveled between planets. I'm not sure about you. Mm-hmm. But the idea that I guess different planets would have different, obviously gravities. We understand that. But the idea that you would go on a planet and have to orient yourself on the horizon. Now, I say that because I'm in the Navy. I know, haha. But when people get sick, when people actually get sick on a ship, we actually tell them to go up to the bridge or up to the bridge wings and look at the horizon of the ocean.
Oh.
To help with their seasickness.
Oh.
So it's a real thing. It's a real thing to look at the horizon to help with your upset stomach or with your queasiness. What's happening is the acids in your stomach, they're not moving around the way, and the fluid in your body moves around. It's moving inside you, right? It's all jiggly inside. So that's why you get sick. Mm-hmm. It's because that motion is this. It's not because you're just doing this, but the stuff inside of you is also moving, even if you're not moving. Mm. So she's looking at the horizon to not get sick. So I just find that interesting that they use the same philosophy, because the planet traveling as you would when you're, land to land traveling on the sea.
Yeah. Oh, so what you're saying is being in the Navy is helpful information, and that you're in the Navy.
I'm in the Navy. Nathan, would you stop? People like my Navy.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I appreciate it. I'm used to it. Wait, is she not really outside?
Is it a fake? Is it like a...
Yeah. Wait a minute. She's not really looking outside. You gotta be kidding me.
It's a projection. Or is she gonna just escape?
Power armor was subjected to
maybe, yeah, maybe.
Forces.
I'm not talking about soybeans. I mean exotic biologicals. Anything that shouldn't be on Ganymede.
Sir, I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Oh, he knows.
Pretty thorough analysis.
I don't want pretty thorough.
I think he's unaware of these. Him and Christian are just equally as unaware. So he's actually just going about his investigation his way. He's looking at the suit. He's trying to figure out. So he wants to know. Remember, information is power.
Yeah.
So he wants to know if also, because he knows that Christian wants. Here's the thing. He knows that Christian wants to know more about what happened on that planet. Now, if Christian wants to know, he wants to know, and he's going to want to know first. So it's information is power.
I see. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. And I wonder if he finds out anything, if he'd even share it with Christian, which and to be fair to him, I don't think Christian would share with him either. So they're both working independently of each other to find out more about the Blue Man Goop. All right.
Okay. I thought he was going to look at some specs or something. Yeah.
Oh.
Gosh, God, is that you? Perhaps? Yes, it's me.
Oh.
What the?
Goddamn! Howard!
Amos said he'd watch his back.
Yeah.
And you just leave.
You done?
It's got nothing to do with you.
I'll talk to Roma for the both of us, I promise. For May and Katoa.
Oh, maybe they're gonna work together? Maybe.
A friend at the Martian embassy managed to get me Sergeant Draper's service record. She's an exemplary soldier who does what she's told to. What's wrong with you? Sit down.
Imagine how good these two would be if they worked together.
Yeah, right?
I think she did see something on Ganymede.
Oh.
Something we're not supposed to know about.
They are going to work together.
What's fueling these?
And that Jules Pierre Mao is developing for Mars.
Oh, he's going to open the can.
Based on technology he unleashed on Eros. But I was aware of the weapons research.
But he's still telling the truth with his lies.
Yeah.
Because I was working with him.
Oh,
okay.
He's going to spill all the beans.
Interesting.
You've known for a while.
Had Frank de Graaf killed.
Oh boy. I love that they're gonna, I guess, work together, hopefully. I'm surprised by that a little bit, but happy about it, because I'm like, boy, if these two could just put their heads together, and that's maybe what they need. Maybe we're seeing that Christian can't do this quite on her own. She's pretty bright. So yeah, they're gonna pool their resources. But I wonder why he's revealing that he worked with that guy on Eurus. I forget his name, the big guy.
Gilles Pierre-Mel. Yeah, I think he's at this point, he's desperate. He doesn't have any cards left to play. Yeah, I'm curious to see if this, either it's appealing to his bigger sense of humanity, or he's got another scheme going where he's going to like double cross her or something. I don't know if he's smart enough to do it.
Yeah. No, because he even said you already knew that I was working with, and now, of course, she knew that he had killed or got Frank killed. So he recognizes that you can't pull the wool over Christian's eyes. So maybe he's going to succumb to, hey, you know, I'm going to align myself with a more powerful ally anyway. So it's benefits him as well, but they're going to work together. Anyways, let's continue this conversation. This is great.
Just nearly destroyed this planet. You will have to answer for your part in that.
I know. But what we need to do right now is keep the system from burning down.
There's everything that I know about the Protomalecule project.
Oh.
If Ganymede really was a test, then it's just the beginning.
Whew. So all this information that he's going to pass on to her, like this is part of the problem, right? This is the biggest, there's all these like bottlenecks of information that isn't getting out fast enough to keep up with this protomolecule, right? And if they can talk about this stuff and like get that information flowing a little easier without being so like stuck in their ways, then they could actually like do something about it in time. I'm hoping that that series goes this way, where it's kind of like people just have to learn how to work together to defeat this. It's kind of like a War of the Worlds situation. They've got to figure out how to just stop fighting each other and fight this thing.
Common enemy. Yeah. I think he's on board with her. I don't see any duplicitousness in him.
Okay.
You know that word.
Yeah. Duplicity. Or duplicit.
Yeah, but how do you say dupe?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah. Just make it up.
Tough.
Just make it
All
up.
right. I think he's on board. He's on board.
Yep. Oh, she's broken that many utensils.
Yeah. She's also put on an outfit. Looks like she might leave if she can. Like a different kind of outfit, like a civilian-looking outfit.
Yeah. Oh, she's using her metal. That's a little bit of irony.
The irony.
Yeah.
They call that irony. She looks better with her hair down. Ooh, careful. No, it is real outside. Okay, yeah, she's just trying to escape. They were going to release her from the military anyways, right?
Yep.
That's all she knows. That's all she is. Does she meet up with the Rossi crew, I wonder? Somehow?
Right.
She's on Earth.
She's on Earth, though.
Ooh. Parkour. Oh, yeah, she's having trouble with her balance and stuff. Yeah, this is very risky.
She's like, what is that? Oh.
Ouch.
Oh, my
Careful.
goodness.
Ow.
Oh,
she got
survived?
Down, okay.
That just looked so painful.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just a head wound. I'm fine.
They've been eating the plants to survive.
These plants have no nutritional value. They're...
What you want, Pampa?
You Roma?
You didn't pay her?
Ooh, Roma.
There's some people in the station we need to find. Heard Roma's the man to talk to.
In that case.
Yeah, this guy's a real gentleman.
We're happy to barter.
What I want is chicken. No chicken, back of the line.
Oh, yeah. He hates these kind of guys.
Are you gonna help us?
Absolutely. I find little girl. Pro bono.
Thank you.
She looked at Holden in that last part there, like, I can't believe you let him do it. She was going to go stop Amos from hitting that guy, but Holden held her back. And anyway, she kind of looked at Holden like, okay.
Did we just cross a line?
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Look at her. That's a funny pause there. That was kind of funny there.
Yeah.
Imagine being like lost on a different planet.
Yeah.
How's she going to get off this thing?
She's told that Earthers don't work at all.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see. I'm just curious. Like, she's run away from the military, but she's on Earth. It's a very interesting situation where it's like she's gone AWOL from the military.
Yep.
I don't know how much Martian support is on this planet in general, let alone to look for a lost soldier. Because Earth could be like, we don't care about her. They're gonna have to leave eventually, right?
Yeah. Mars
So I
cares
wonder-
a lot about her, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, but they're on a foreign soil, so to speak. Like, how long would Earth kind of allow them to stick around and look for the soldier on? Like, okay, for example, in the Navy, yes, and so we go to foreign ports all the time, right? I'm in a foreign country. If a sailor decides to go missing, like if a sailor decides, like, I'm going to leave the ship, I'm not going to come back.
Oh, yeah.
The ship's not going to stick around for very long. We have a program still. Like, the program outweighs that one person to a certain degree. We can't just keep looking for that person. You could, good luck in Hong Kong or wherever we are, Vietnam, wherever we landed. Like, but the ship's got to leave and do its mission. And so I'll be interested to see what the Mars do here. Missing. Yeah.
To what? Well, and I would say that'll tell a lot about what they know. If they like bend space and time to try and like get her back, I would suspect they know something about Ganymede. If they just leave her behind, like you say, like protocol, I don't think they know that much.
A lot of activity around Sergeant Draper's quarters because she's no longer in them.
There you go.
That is very interesting.
Why was she run?
I'm not sure, but I've learned not to look a gift horse in the mouth.
She knows what that means now.
Quickly as possible.
I'm on it. To find her face.
And as quietly as possible.
See?
The Martians will, of course, be trying to find her as well. Disadvantage on the streets of our planet. And checked for proper identification.
My pleasure.
Slow them down for finding her.
I'd forgotten how it felt to be fighting for the good guys again. I like it. It's nice.
Yeah, he's a good side character.
Yeah, he is.
It'll save some of us from dying in the summer when we're forced to drink sewer water.
Jesus, is it
Ew.
true?
Wouldn't matter if I said it was. I'm 52 now. Still waiting for my slot.
52, looking good for 52.
But everything we've been told about Martians is probably garbage anyway.
I love
They're all
it.
a bunch of robots with no souls who just like to conquer shit.
I really like. Yeah, it's doing what I thought it was going to do, which was to ease her into what it's like to be an Earther and to understand them. But I also like that, and Star Trek, they just land on a planet, they like put on their spacesuits and they walk around like it's a normal planet.
yeah.
You know, like the actual science of that would take quite a bit to acclimatize your body to the new environment. And they're really like, they don't just say, just believe it. Just believe that look, this is the way it is. They're actually accounting for all these differences, which would probably take a couple of months to get used to.
Your comment about, Star Trek and stuff, and I agree, like all those other shows, or even the movies in general, planet hopping or whatever. The Expanse, sort of glad it's the only show that does this in a sense, because this isn't a criticism, but it's an observation. It's exhausting. It's kind of exhausting for the writers and for the story. So at the end of the day, it gets to the point, yes, it's very realistic, and that's its niche. This is what makes the show kind of what it is.
Yeah.
But me as a sci-fi consumer, for entertainment purposes, I would find it exhausting if every show was like that.
Oh, absolutely.
The show does that and does it very well.
Yeah. No, I like.
I'm just saying,
I like
as-
the way you're phrasing. Is
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, as a consumer of sci-fi entertainment, I like Star Trek, I like Aliens, I like Interstellar, or whatever it might be, whatever the space. I like when they make things realistic, but the fact that we got a whole scene about how to walk on a planet, it's like, imagine if that was that way for every character of every show, of every movie. You'd be like, oh my gosh, can we just get through the storyline?
Yeah. And obviously there's subtle other things being told there through the story of her,
Right, of course.
You're absolutely right. This show is the only real show I can think of that would be permitted to explore this idea of science fiction. Yeah, we wouldn't have it on Star Trek. I mean, there's things that they do explore occasionally, but they use it as part of the story. They're just doing a good job. All I'm saying, they're doing a great job here of using the science as part of the storytelling.
They're doing a good job, probably the best job any science fiction show will do. And I'm just saying, I hope other shows don't copy it.
Yeah.
Is what, in a weird way. I kind of just, I'm glad The Expanse is doing it and they're doing a great job. But me as a consumer of, I don't know if I could watch a whole other series that had to be, like, even if it's a different storyline, different character, everything. But at the same time, but we're going to be realistic too about everything. Like, just, I've already experienced that. Just tell us a different story. That's all.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I would have stopped him before it went too far.
Every shitty thing we do makes the next one that much easier, doesn't it?
Says the person that was lying about the Protomalecule.
Yeah.
You said you weren't a homicidal maniac.
I didn't kill him. Not yet. And where I come from, bullies take desperate young girls like your daughter and force them into prostitution. And when they finally get knocked up, after they have the kid, they push them right back out on the streets even before they have a chance to heal.
His mom?
And those kids, they use them too.
See Amos eating the chicken there?
Yeah, eating the guy's chicken.
It's probably the same can that he hit him with.
Just wipe the blood off.
Yeah. Gonna check out the office of the doctor, maybe? See if he can find any files on his daughter or research.
Yeah.
Did you notice the Ipomea batatas on the green wall?
I'm sure that I did not.
Right here.
Yeah, but Ganymede is the most important food station out here. They're not gonna let it just collapse.
The station's dead already. They just don't know it yet.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, is Alex still hanging around the moon?
Yep.
Forgot about him. Well, here I am, just waiting. What singer is that? Lyle Lovett?
I'm not sure. I don't know the song well enough.
Oh, Hank Williams.
Hank
there
Williams?
you go.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Discord. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
He's bored.
Priority alert to any unauthorized ships entering or leaving the zone expired upon without warning. This is an FDRN priority alert.
All right, so he's not allowed to fly and scoop him up without being fired upon.
Yep.
But if you want to find her, that's where you gotta go.
What's down there?
How do I know?
Get her. Save your daughter.
Yeah, go get her now. I bet you it's full of trash.
Well, we know it's polluted, yeah. Oh, not bad.
Watch out for three-eyed sharks.
Yeah. Look, you can see the horizon so far away. The world is flat. You gotta get a camera that zooms in on the horizon, and then you... Well, they found her very easily. Okay.
Your people are on their way, so we have to be quick.
Oh, okay.
Talk about what?
This is what attacked you and your team, isn't it?
Oh, we have a picture.
Project Caliban.
Oh, there's...
A new type of weapon. It was being tested on Ganymede by your own government.
Fuck you, ma'am.
Sergeant, I wish to God it was my government.
You are the enemy.
We cannot afford to be enemies anymore.
We need to go. Now.
I guess she's gonna be scooped back up after all. I thought she was gonna maybe escape the military.
No.
But she's just looking for the ocean. That's it, not really escaping the military. Okay, alright.
Yeah. I figured that was gonna be the end. Welpity, welp.
Kind of a slow episode in some ways.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little bit of a slow mover for information. Yeah, I expected there to be a little more movement on the
quiet episode. That's what somebody in our Discord said. It is a quieter episode, which is fine. Sorry, Nathan. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. My initial thoughts are that this is setting us up for some big stuff, some big stuff. So, yeah.
Right. The last 11, 12, 13, last 3 episodes of the season. So this is kind of like, okay, yeah, we're going to get some tension-filled episodes I think are coming up, right? We're the group that's going to find the daughter. So there's going to be that whole conflict of why the doctor has the daughter and their interaction. I'm looking forward to that interaction when they talk to the daughter. Okay, you got this girl. Here's the dad. Now what? You know, why do you have the daughter? What is it? What is it you're doing with her? So we'll get more information about maybe the medical side of the Blue Man Goop. We got a full screen image of the alien there. You see that?
Yeah. Now, they know a lot more than I thought they would.
Yeah. They had a picture.
Yeah.
And Christian said, but they still refer to the humanoid figure as a weapon.
Yeah.
Like, would you just say it's an alien race? Why? Yeah. I'm wondering why they would refer to this. I wouldn't refer to a creature necessarily as a weapon. So are they forming these humanoid creatures from the protomolecule?
I don't know.
Almost like an android robot. You know how like you can create a robot, let's say. So maybe they're able to create Blue Man Goop aliens from, I don't know.
Yeah, and they seem to, the crew on Ganymede right now, they seem to be going, this isn't like Eros. This doesn't feel like a disease that's spreading. It's more like it's something different. So they're almost like separate entities. The one that was spreading around Eros has almost a different feature to it. And this other one might have been an earlier version of that. Who knows? Yeah.
Because I thought the aliens maybe were trying to find the protomolecule, but I'm going to go with the theory, kind of like Terminator. You know, you can create Terminators that look human.
Mm-hmm.
They're designed to kind of... So I wonder if these are like Terminators. These are literally created out of the goop somehow. Yeah, so they are truly a weapon, maybe not sentient beings per se. And I know people can't tell us because that's the future. These are just us talking to, you know, as people would when they first saw these episodes. That's what we're doing. We're experiencing that. Obviously, first-time viewers. This is the questions people would have had they not read the books and just watched the show. Is this a weapon or are these sentient beings? So I guess that's the question now. Because she did refer to them as weapons. I'm trying to think of why she would call that a weapon. Because if I was Christian, I'd be like, well, this is an alien. It looks like an alien walking around. But the fact that she referred to it as a weapon is kind of very telling. Like, how does she just assume that that was a weapon, let alone soldiers that are alien? So, I don't know. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah, looking forward to the next one. I'm curious to see where it goes. Yep, very much so.
Oh, of course. Yeah. No, let's just stop here. We're done watching.
We're done. I'm done. It was too boring. Yeah.
It was a quieter episode, but very well acted. Very interesting to see the relationships grow with Prax and Amos. Naomi, you know, continues to live with her lie a little bit. I think it's going to bite her in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gunny's starting to grow on me.
Yeah, she's not as annoying as when we first were introduced to her. I was like, oh, that tough. I hate that saying, you know, that kind of, I'm a tough. You know, I don't know. But yeah, we're seeing more heart and, sensitivity to her character. So I like it.
Yep.
All right. Yep. And the alliance of Christian and. I always forget that guy's name. Avianti. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Join our Discord, Patreon, or just like the video on YouTube at the very least. So we appreciate it. And let us know that we talk too much.
And hopefully we'll see you on the next one.
We done? Well, I'm out of here.